Okay, let's see here. Time to figure out what got changed on the technical end of things because I'm sure OBS being OBS, well, it's gonna go ahead and change something that I did not request to be changed because that's what OBS does. Anyway, how are you all doing tonight? Today, whenever it is that you happen to be in the world. But for me, it is nighttime, and that is why I ask. Hope you're doing well, regardless of my question. Anyway, thank you for joining me. And here we are at the end, at the absolute end of all things. I've only got one more Team Star leader to go through. We've beaten all the gyms, we've beaten all the Titans. I was on a little bit earlier, just kind of flying around, just seeing what I could get out of Terra raid battles. I did end up purchasing a USB Ethernet adapter because I was wondering why whenever I tried to utilize the online Terra raid functions, everything went so slow. And it was because my Switch was operating through Wi-Fi. But now that I have it on a wired connection, it runs a lot smoother, a lot faster. So that was a nice little $20 investment that is going to make the future of playing this game with other people so much better. I'm just really thankful for that. But that being said, let's go ahead and do a shout out. Since I learned how to press buttons correctly, give a shout out to my friend Breezy Blades. If you're following along in the chat, well, if it's your first time here, I would recommend going to Breezy Blades Twitch channel on twitch.tv/breezyblades and giving them a follow. I'm sure they would appreciate it. They're a regular here. They have looks like they've apparently been waiting for me to show up. But of course, I do appreciate the company. I appreciate you being here, Breezy, and I appreciate the rest of you being here. I am tripping over my words because I feel like maybe I'm just trying to stall for time because I don't want this to end. I mean, despite the small glitches and a little bit of setbacks because apparently I don't know how to stay in my lane when it comes to battling trainers that are obviously way above my level. Well, I'm just, I'm learning as I go. I tried to be as blind as I could to this. I did get spoiled on some of the starter final evolutions, though that doesn't really, I suppose that doesn't really count as being spoiled as to how I should be playing the game. But that aside, I just been working some things out, and as we get into the game, I'm sure you will notice quite a few changes here and there, which I kind of had to think about earlier today while I was running around, just kind of roaming the world and kind of probably more putting my team to the test as far as being God, have I? Okay, good. I've not been muted this whole time. Every time I get so paranoid about being muted, and it would have been ridiculous if I had been on this diatribe for the past 5 minutes, just going on about it. It would have been hilarious. But that being said, there are some changes. I think this will probably end up being my last stream for the week if I get the game done. have a bit of technical work that I have to do, which involves video editing. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff that I'm gonna have to learn. So yeah, if I finish this tonight, I'm probably not gonna be streaming for the rest of the week, just so I can have the time for myself to learn more about the video editing process that I need to be able to do, because I have something important that I need to have out by next week. And aside from that, I've been dealing with a lot of technical issues with work, so my time is just absolutely being eaten up at this point. Like, I kind of question whether I was even going to stream tonight or not, but I figured the less I put this off, the more time I will have to learn some things with the video editing process and whatnot. And I hope that I can cram enough knowledge within less than a week's worth of time that I'll be able to publish something that has kind of been on my mind. And it mostly happens every year the sooner we get to December. But anyway, no, I'm rambling on. I don't know, maybe I'm stalling, I don't know. I do want to remind you all that I still have the giveaway going on for either the Shiny Eternatus, the Genesect, or Volcanion going on for Pokemon Sword and Shield. So if you want to get in on that, you can check out my Twitter. It should basically be the top pinned information that I have there on my Twitter page. So if you would love to participate and have the chance to get yourself either one of those three, well, your chance is there. I would welcome you all to have a try. Even if you don't play Pokemon, it's still something that you may have. Maybe you got friends that play that don't have either one of the three, and it'd be a nice little gift for them too. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into the game at this point. And right, I should mention that my intro graphics are done by Mishspitch over. You can check her out over on Twitter. There, links. Let me go ahead and put up those. So if you want to check them out, they do a lot of pixel art, and they're very, very good at it. Got more than just the Giratina intro. I would certainly advise you to go check them out if you're interested in picking up some pixel art, maybe some custom graphics too. They do custom work as well. Maybe you're wanting something to spice up your streams, and maybe you just want some personal art for yourself that you enjoy that happens to be pixelated. Well, I'll just go ahead and give them a visit. I'm sure they would appreciate it. Anyway, okay, we're gonna go ahead and unmute that. You can hear all the people settling down in their chairs and get this game started. Mute that, make sure all my other audio running is good. Okay, I think we're good now. Just go ahead and play the game as it was meant to be played. So right now we also have the midterms to do at the UVA Academy, which more than likely I probably should do at this point. Wait, what was that? Oh, nice. Frostlass. Well, let's see what happens. Is there a Frostlass? No, there's plenty of those, but no Frostlass there. Well, if it's not up, then more than likely it's below. Like a bunch of deli birds. Glaceon. It's like I see icons, but I do not see Pokemon. This game is just absolutely teasing me about it. Like rubbing it in my face that I can't catch the cool Pokemon. They're probably well, the thing is they're probably below, like underground, like inside the mountain rather than above. Now those icons just totally disappear and new ones pop up. Well, that's too bad. Let's go ahead and head to school. So I'm just kind of decided to move the camera around a little bit. I just want to make sure. I'm probably getting cut off now that I think about it. Oh man. I know I think this lighting stand actually came with what was it? I think it has like a remote program to where you can actually move it around with your phone. Should probably find the original documentation with the box because I'm sure it has that information. It would be a lot easier to just like rotoscope with a phone. But anyway, yes, I have to take midterms with Mr. Jacques. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, I know. Starting off the adventure with school, wonderful. Hello everyone. Today's our midterm exam. I'm sure it feels good to fill in all those empty spaces on the answer sheet, doesn't it? Take your time and contemplate each question carefully. What button would you use to let a Pokemon out of its ball so that it can walk with you? Combine one letter and one number below to correctly say when and where eggs are found. Okay. Sorry, picnics in your basket. Yep. Which of the following is an effective way to warm up eggs? What will not make Pokemon easier to catch? What will make it easier to catch Pokemon of higher and higher levels? Question badges. This question won't affect your grade. How do you like the Pokedex? Is it easy to use? I'd be happy to hear. It's alright. I mean, it could be better. Honestly, the Pokedexes of the past were a lot easier to use. If I'm being completely honest about it. I mean, this one, don't get me wrong, it has wonderful visual. It really looks aesthetically, it looks more pleasing than any of the Pokedexes in the past, but its accessibility is I guess it leaves more to be desired, or however the saying goes. Alright everyone, time's up. I hope you all enjoyed tackling those questions. The last question was just something I'm personally curious to know. Don't tell the director about it, okay? Write these right away. I hope you're all looking forward to seeing how you did. Yep. Hey, look who's here. My buddy Sraimu. Last playing Deep Rock Galactic over at twitch.tv/Suraimu. If it's your first time here and you're in chat, well, why don't you go ahead and visit my buddy Suraimu and give him a follow. That way you will be updated when the next time is that they decide to play Deep Rock Galactic. Because honestly, the last stream reviews that I caught was pretty hilarious with all the shenanigans that happen to be going on. Yes, they are a slime girl VTuber, and they do, as Suraimu says in chat, slime-based VTubing. And if you're also a VTuber and you happen to want to get in on that, well, I'm sure Sue would be able to slimify you in some way, because I've seen that she's done so with her other friends that happen to guest host when she goes live. And yes, we have slime and slime accessories. Probably, I wouldn't doubt it. And yes, there's my friend Lucci Ray. Last playing Cozy Grove over at twitch.tv/Lucci Ray. And as the bot says, make sure to check them out and give them a follow over at twitch.tv/Lucci Ray. If you're interested in having chill, cozy streams, well, go ahead and visit them over at twitch.tv/Lucci Ray and give them a follow. That way you will be updated on the next time they're going to have a very cozy and comfortable stream with Cozy Grove. But of course, they do play other games as well, like good old Master of Magic, which is a game that's like Sid Meier's Civilization, but it has wizards and magic. It's a rather interesting sort of gameplay, but it is very it evokes a very big feeling of nostalgia because it's like one of those old DOS games, but it looks really fun though. But anyway, if you're looking to just chill out and have a nice cozy fun stream, well, why don't you go check out my friend Lucci and give her a follow. I'm sure she would appreciate it. Everybody, thank you for joining in tonight. I am hoping to actually get the main story done at this point. I will have to give a advance note that there is going to be some music that plays during the ending credits, and I am going to have to unfortunately mute the game audio because Ed Sheeran has decided that anyone who plays this music is going to be DMCA'd. Hence why Ed Sheeran is the reason I cannot enjoy this ending entirely. So why don't you all go ahead and give your thanks to Ed Sheeran for creating such a wonderful, wonderful piece of music that I can't stream because I'll get DMCA'd. Thank you, Ed Sheeran. I just love not being able to publish all the audio here. Yeah, I know, big Sag. Absolute big Sag. Sorry, I just had to get that out of the way because it was going to happen one way or another. But anyway. Okay, biology. Come on, 5 out of, yep, perfect. 5 out of 5. Mr. Junk asked us to give this reward to any students who pass the exam. Nice. Student rest. And give me all the midterms. All the midterms. Oh, math. Yep. Missed time. How bad am I going to fail this? You know, I used to be such a whiz with math. And then I stopped actually using the more complicated math. And I guess it's true that what they say, if you don't use it, you lose it, and well, it's just like being able to speak Spanish. Alright, everyone, it's time to begin our midterm exam. I'm sure the fun experiences you all had in my class will serve you well as you answer. How much damage does water gun do when it's a fire type Pokemon? Double damage, of course. How much damage does Razor Leaf do when it hits a fire type Pokemon? Half damage. If you spent 2,000 on as many 200 Pokeballs as possible, you get 11. What percent chance does a Pokemon usually have to land a critical hit? About 4%. How much damage does a move deal when it lands a critical hit? 1.5, although it's technically more like 1 1/3 if the calculations are actually correct. But I guess the game is just gonna go by 1.5. So anyway, all right, everyone. Time is up. Put your hands on your laps now. You are all concentrating so hard. I can't wait to see how you did. Do go and ask for your scores at the front desk and then take a nice break. No, I won't do what you tell me to do, teacher. It feels great to get a test out of the way, doesn't it? Let's take a look at your results. You must get 3 questions correct to pass the midterm exams, and 4 questions correct to pass the final exams. Let's see how you did on your math test. 5 out of 5, baby, yes! Passing score, congratulations. Miss Time asked us to give this reward to any students who pass the exam. Get a candy, doing my best, of course. Yes, history with Miss Rightford and her crazy dogtail hair. It's gonna do the thing again, isn't it? Watch. Bet it's absolutely gonna be doing the thing. See, there it goes. There it goes. I can see it even from here. You may be all the way at the front of the classroom, Miss Ryford, and I'm all the way in the back, but I can see your hair freaking out. Look at it. It's absolutely has a mind of its own. It's insane. Greetings, my little students. It's time for our midterm examination. There it is. Look at it. Look at it go. Summon your historical knowledge from the dark recesses of your minds and answer the questions. What is the name of the geological formation in the center of the Paldea region? What was long believed to rest in the depths of Area Zero? How many years ago did the Paldean Empire begin to rule this region? 2000. How many years ago was this academy built? 805. Those seeking blank need look no further than the grapes of Paldea. Knowledge. He's absolutely slinging that Ty Lopez knowledge. Your time's up. Put your writing utensils down. That last question was a freebie. Even the least capable of you surely padded your score there. I can't get over her hair moving on its own like that. Like it's like it's moving so stiffly I feel like I'm about to get stick bugged. I sincerely hope you did anyway. So ends our midterm examination. You may ask for your scores at the school's front desk. Found something I might want if I ever want to do shiny hunting. Well, if that's the case, go ahead and DM me, whatever that is. Feels great to get a test out of the way, doesn't it? Let's take a look at your results. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, that's definitely helpful. Yep. 5 out of 5. Oh yeah. With flying colors. Look at that. Eventually, one of them is gonna make me. They're absolutely gonna throw me for a loop. Yes, languages with Mr. Salvatore, and hopefully he doesn't bring his marital problems into the classroom again. Shiny tink tink. Aujourd'hui, today we take our midterm exam. Then the rules, relax, that is, and do your best. Et vous prêt? Are you ready? Let's begin. Gracias, arigato, merci, shishi, all share the same meaning. What is it? Thank you. Which of the following means delicious? Well, I don't know. Maybe it's the one that looks like delicious? Which of these phrases doesn't belong? I love you, I love you, I love you, time to eat. I mean, I suppose depending on who you ask, they all kind of mean the same thing, right? No, this is not that kind of stream. When speaking with a person, what is the first step to smooth communication? Absolutely, just open communication with absolute hostilities. Why would you not? Sure, the first thing you want to do is get into a confrontation. That's how you communicate. No, that is not how you communicate. Why would you even think that being mad at somebody is the first thing to communicate properly with somebody? That's just nonsense. You don't want to bury them in flattery, because that's just gonna make you think that you're being sarcastic towards them. So of course you do. Well, yeah, yandere mindset, but that's not. But in that case, it's not even conversation. You're completely overpowering any possible civilized stuff. I don't know. I'm not sure what the word is, but pretend I said the right word and it's really smart. But you know what I'm talking about. What is your beloved teacher's name? Leonore, really? Theodore? Salvatore? No, it's not Sal. You know, it probably would have made more sense if his name was Salvador, considering that the region is supposed to be based off of Spain. But then again, maybe it's also not just Spain, but the Spanish regions too, because there are parts that are, I guess they're supposed to be like South America as well. And considering the history of our world that influences the game's aesthetics, I suppose, yeah, some Salvatore with an E. C'est fini. Time is up. Posez vos stylos. What? Posez vos stylos. Put down your pens, that is. I hope that was easy enough for you. Especially that dernier question. That last question. I'm sure you all did great. Bravo, my friends. You can check your scores at the school's front desk. And again, I'm probably not remembering the voices I gave each character. So I'm just absolutely going Jack Sparrow and making it up as I go. Because what else can I do at this point? One, two, three, four, five. See, that's what, 3 down now? Or what, 1, 2, no, 4 down. Battle studies with Miss Dendra. Well, let's see what happens. Do I pass this with flying colors? Or am I about to be made a fool of? Well, who knows? Hey, we're in the class. Why are we in the classroom? Yeah. Okay. Sorry to all of you who went to the schoolyard first before finding the right room. I guess we can do our tests in the classroom at least. It might be hard to write your answers out on the field. Alright, time to put on your game faces and do battle with those test sheets. Hire a Pokemon's special defense, the less damage it takes from blank attack. Well, special of course. Which of the following has no effect on a move's damage? Its name, obviously. How many trainers are on a terror raid battle team? 4. Which is an effective method for breaking an opponent's terror shield? Brutalizing and attacking. What is Miss Dendra's favorite type? Fighting, obviously, because she loves to fight. Time's up! Put your pencils down! I saw you giving it everything you've got. I'm sure you'll all get perfect scores. Well done, everyone. You can ask for your scores at the front desk. I have this feeling that once the anime episodes start rolling around that she's actually probably going to be the more popular character out of all the instructors and teachers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. 5 times. Perfect. Yes, I keep getting the same thing over and over, but still, it's 5 for 5. Yes, art with Mr. Hassel. What tomfoolery are you about to throw at me, Professor Hassel? I do hope you're all ready, because it is time for your midterm exam. Focus and do your best. And begin, said Ditto. What is the name of the gemstone that glows over a Pokemon's head when it terrestrializes? I probably got that wrong. When the answer to question 1 is in the shape of flowers, what does it represent? Crafts type. What shape are most snowflakes classified as? Hexagon, obviously. Where is the eatery that allows you to change a Terra type? That's in Medali. What makes something beautiful? Well, now they... I mean, that is a bait. That is absolute bait. Time's up. That's it for today's test. Pencils down, please. I would rather not have students worry about passing or failing in my art class, but tests are tests after all. Anyway, good work everyone. You can check your results at the front desk. Yeah, wait, okay, yeah, I know she's in my class, but I just barely noticed Nimona right there at the end. Yep. Flying colors. So one more to go. I think it's, yeah, should just be one more to go. Yep, home ec with Mr. Saguaro. Senor Saguaro. Alright, Mr. Saguaro, what do you got for me? What am I absolutely gonna get wrong? Because I got your stuff wrong once. The time has come to test how well you all have learned here in my class. Let's begin. Before the information simmering in your brains from a last-minute cram session fades. What is not an effect of a picnic meal? Yeah. Which of the following affects the kinds of meal powers received from a particular meal? Which of these berries can restore a Pokemon's HP? And Leandro wanted his Pokemon to decide on its own when to use an item in battle, so he gave it an Oran Berry. This will work as he hoped. Yes. If a move runs out of PP, it can no longer be used. If a Pokemon runs out of PP for all its moves, it can only sit there in frustration. No, that's not false. I mean, it's not true. The time for answering questions has come to an end. Please stop writing. I hope you were all able to give the examination everything you had. Please remember to ask for your scores at the front desk before leaving for the day. Okay. I'm pretty sure I got one of those wrong. Oh, hey. Well, that's pleasantly surprising. Okay. Now that we did our midterms, there's probably still a lot more classes that I need to do, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this because we have the final leader of Team Star to beat. And then we've basically done all the story stuff that should lead us into the end game. Yeah, you're not even hiding. Just the absolute brazen audacity of that gaming goal to just exist. What a cheeky little fellow. Well, no, I don't think I've actually been in that tower. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Ah! You could have made it. Ah, what a cop-out. Absolutely could have made it. Hyper beam. Oh, right. I guess I should show you all. I was evaluating my battle capabilities, and I noticed that the team that I originally had set up, well, several of them weren't entirely utilizing their typings to the fullest, so I made some changes. And yes, I do have Tinkaton on my team now, because it's actually really strong, and its design is rather unique. Plus, it's just funny smashing things with a hammer. But yes, it was mostly because the Gyarados that I was using wasn't really utilizing its flying type as much as I would hope to be able to use it. And I know I needed I needed a good flying type, but then I also had to take into account that I wasn't really utilizing my Electros as well as I could. So I kind of shifted the electric flying over to a single Pokemon in Kilowattrel because it is extremely fast and it's a special attacker, and I started to notice a lot of my team wasn't really set for special attackers. So I switched that around and got Tinkaton on my team. I was debating whether I should leave Lucario in or not, but then I kind of wanted something that could completely negate dragon type moves, so I got Tinkaton on my team. And of course, I needed a good ground type, and I still wanted a dragon in my team. So of course, I went with the ever favorite of pretty much most people that aren't playing with any of the new Pokemon in Garchomp. But that also meant that I could not double up on ground types with Clodsire. And I still needed a water type, so I went with Toxapex because it is... Honestly, I feel it's very underrated, especially with how punishing it can be. Oh, the bird. You mean the shiny? The one I gave you? Yeah. Don't worry about it. Keep the shiny. It's fine. Oh, stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. 1, 2, 3. Oh, bruh, please. Like, I'm gonna keep doing this because I know it's eventually going to stay in the ball like that. Like, I haven't gotten a shiny since day one, but I really have gotten way more critical captures than I should be allowed. Really starting to think that I traded my shiny luck for critical captures, and honestly, I'm fine with that. I would rather be able to not use as many resources to catch Pokemon rather than encounter so many shinies and not be able to catch them. Anyway, how many coins? 50, the usual? 60. Right, and speaking as such, I should look at that. I now have 776. Oh, actually, I've never seen Tinkaton asleep. I've seen the others. Because I know the, well, what is basically the baby form of it is, I think it curls up and sleeps, like, in the crook of the hammer. Okay, so we have not accessed this Pokemon Center yet. It would be nice if you could fly again. It's here. Where is it? I hear it, but I do not see it. Where is it? It's right there. Of course. 777. Right? Right? Yep. 777. I'll heal up. Okay, well. Gonna fall asleep now? No? That is kind of like... Honestly, I think it's a rather... As much as people want to say, oh, it's just a blob with a hammer, like, no, it's, Oh, the picnics? Yeah, no, this is a rather a unique design for a Pokemon, because that hammer being so oversized is absolutely ridiculous. But I think it's great. Oh, guess not. Or maybe if I... okay, well... Suppose I'll have to check it out if I picnic again. Just gonna destroy that thing. Oh, that wasn't even fair. Uh-oh. Oh, so they do stop fighting at some point. Okay, okay, fine. Let's. Had I not? Oh, there's another one. Well, anyway, I should heal up. Very not pleasant to do that. My poor Tinkaton. Now, I don't know what level the final Team Star leaders team is, but okay, picnic time then. Let's see what happens. Everybody's here. Let's make a sandwich. The alligator is just like laying there. No, I don't need egg power because I'm not hatching anything. Power fighting. What am I? I gotta go by what ingredients I have. Ham sandwich. Oh, is it cheese sandwich? Yeah, let's make a cheese sandwich. Well, I know for level 1, a jam sandwich works for egg power. Oh, what's going on? Why is it shaking like that? Garchomp, you better not be making earthquakes happen. There we go. Cheese sandwich. How complicated? Oh, well, I suppose it depends on if you have the right egg group. Because apparently it can learn Ice Hammer from breeding, but there's nothing in the game that's within its egg group that can teach it how to do so. Okay, well now the alligator's being lazy. Alright, y'all need to go to sleep now. Cat, you need to calm down. What? Do I have to, am I gonna have to wash you? Come here, you silly bird. You're being unreasonable screeching like that in the middle of the night. People are trying to sleep. Oh, there. Oh no, I thought that was... Okay, well now the alligator's awake. It can not be... Well, now you woke everyone up, bird. You're being too loud. There it is. Oh, there it goes. Well, it sleeps on the hammer. Look at it, so happy. Isn't that adorable? Alright, time to wake up. You're getting washed. Let's wash it. Yeah, you don't wash the hammer. Well, yeah, no, it's like I say, it's actually really, I guess for Pokemon design aesthetics, it's rather simple, but it's probably the most unique design that they've ever had for a Pokemon in a very long time. Okay, well, we done picnicking. Let's go. We have one more center to unlock, yes? Yeah. This one. Choppleberry. Now, it's interesting to note that the Choppleberry cuts down the effectiveness of super effective fighting type attacks, and the berry itself looks like a boxing glove. Okay, so Terror Raid, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. There's really nothing in it for me. Going around collecting. Yes, and the Payapa berry. It looks like a papaya. No, well. Yes, I will hope and pray that your power does not go out either. So again, if you're gonna get a cheese sandwich, you better make a grilled cheese sandwich. I know I'm supposed to be going that way, but the urge to explore. But thou must. Did I ever explore here? I don't recall that I did. I know I did in the north side earlier today, but I really don't think I've ever been here before. Yeah, no, I've not. I would have clearly remembered this if I did. And there, well, not to say that there isn't going to be items that appear here, because they always will. Apparently that's how items work in the overworld. They just randomly appear. And they never run out, so you may come upon rare instances where you can get rare candies like that, or find multiple of the same TM, or a gimmighoul in between rocks, like that. Of course there's gonna be a gimmighoul there. No? Oh, I've been proven wrong, but there's a big nugget. And a bunch of new entries. How far out can I go before I hit the invisible wall? Well, apparently far enough that they're just randomly... And there's the invisible wall. Yeah, I can't go any further. There's got to be something on that cliffside. And why make a cliffside at all? And I ran into that. No, I'm fine. I already have a better version of you. Wait, what was that? What is that? Is that a... That's an Aracuda. Yes, I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna see what's on this cliffside, because... the curse of having an inquisitive mind for exploration. See, what do I get? What do I get out of this? What will my efforts pay off in? Nothing. Wow. Absolutely nothing. Unless I didn't go high. No, I went high enough. I went more than high enough, and I got nothing. How disappointing. Well, in any case, I do have a Pokemon Center that I need to get to. And there's a couple towers over there, which of course I'm going to have to explore. Oh, Teddy Ursa and Ursa Rings, Deerling and Sawsbucks. I don't know, it's just interesting to me to see all the wild Pokemon in like family units. I mean, sure, you find a couple of them just going around solo, but then you find groups like this, and they don't necessarily have to be the same species either. It's just the fact that these are all dragon types. Yeah, you're the dragon's wings? Okay, what? I'm the eldest of 3 sisters, the one who's claimed the dragon's wings. I'll blast you away, will you? Paloma, the dragon tamer. She's got that inquisitive look on her face. Well, too bad for you. You are about to be dominated. Well, yeah, see, that's what I need to happen. Perfect, now I can just finish this. Aw, boo. Probably should throw it reflect, but I can also do that too. Oh, but it wouldn't matter anyway. She's only got the one Pokemon, so. No, I saw it earlier, but I want y'all to see this. How savage that is. Like, yeah, that it just did not stand a chance. Seems I failed to take flight. We'll see if her Pokemon are level 56 and she's just an NPC. I have to wonder how high level is the Team Star Leader, because they're usually way higher than the NPCs in the area. And that's not even that near to where her base is. And all the wild Pokemon in this area are 50 plus. Come on. See? Critical capture. Like, it's happening way more often than I am averse to having happen. Ooh, 52 knockoff. No. Prefer my Tinkaton to be as she is. How many coins? 50? Is there another one in here? Probably not. No, but there is a gimme goal at least. Okay, so I beat that one. And then there's this sister here. Yeah. I don't have to, but I am the second of three sisters, the one who's claimed the dragon's breath. I'll blow you away. Gemma, the dragon trainer. Tamer. Okay, all that presents. Look at it. It's mocking me smugly from its corner there. Like that's more than half of its health bar. Okay, but and that still didn't take her out. Right, I can't use it twice in a row. Might as well. Perfectly fine. You left me no time to catch my breath. So, ideally, there is only one more sister left. First, I need to suffer the effects of the game obviously slowing down because there's too many water elements that are being displayed. That's rough, buddy. And there's a TM here. I don't want to miss out on. Even though I have it already. Huh. That's interesting. Flamingo just showed up all of a sudden. There's a bunch of ghost types here. Oh wait, no, it's... Okay. The last one. I am the youngest of three sisters, the one who's claimed the dragon's tail, and I'll send you flying. Do like her gloves, though. Diana, the dragon tamer. Oh, that poor thing. Alright, I probably should heal. Well, even if it has fire type attacks, it's at least raining, so that'll cut the power of them. But no, it's okay. Well, one with Aqua Tail, okay. Stop. Hammer time. Toughed it out. Wow, isn't that just... What an absolute sweetheart. She toughed it out. Just so I wouldn't feel sad. Now, if there were a way to feed them treats, well, I think she would have to get extra treats. Might have to turn tail and run. Yes, it was a tail joke. Okay, what do I get for beating all three of you? It was my big sister who thought up this whole thing about us being different parts of a dragon. Honestly, I find it a bit embarrassing. Flamingo, please. Could you not do that? You're scaring me. I don't want to fight Golduck, and you don't want to fight either. I can definitely tell you don't want to fight. You don't want any of this hammer. Well, in any case, what is this? Hurricane. I already got that. Anyway, let's see. Keep going. Through the mountain sides. All the way up. To the ruins. Where I will most likely find a gimme ghoul. And yes, I see the chest form there, but also see this one here is mocking me from his tower. What are you gonna do now that I've invaded your tower? Please stay in the ball. Fine, I'll fight it. I just don't want to smash it with a hammer, but we're gonna smash it with a hammer. Too bad. The first one I've ever actually let faint. No, why would I learn dig? Hey, I see that. I see that coming on. Really should probably add in a little notice. Hello everybody, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I see you there. Oh, I need to let me go ahead and get into a safe spot where I can actually communicate. Let's climb up there. Okay. Okay, good. I will not be assaulted while I'm up here. Hello everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. Wow. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the raid. Seeker of Weird. Hello there. Hi, hi. Thanks so much for joining. Let me go ahead and give you a shout out. As soon as I learn how to type. Yeah, it's Seeker of Weird. A fellow artist friend. Just hanging out in their chat earlier today while they were working on a commission for another streamer. It happened to be a rather very cute Shiba Inu type of character. But yes, Seeker of Weird is an artist. They do commissions. You can check them over at twitch.tv/Seeker of Weird. They recently did my profile banner for my Twitter. You know, just as a kind of a hey, I felt like doing this. Do you like this? And I said yes. So I put it up there. And yes, I will absolutely shill for their work. Although I don't really call it I wouldn't really call it shilling, but advertising is actually the correct word I should be using for that. But yes, no, they're a very talented artist. So if you happen to be looking for maybe, you know, profile icon work, or you know, a VTube model or a PNG tube model, well, I would definitely recommend seeking them out for some help, or maybe you want to get something commissioned by them. They do great work. You can check them out over at twitch.tv/seekerofweird. You can also check them out on Twitter at seekerofweird. But yes, thank you so much for joining. Thanks so much for the raid. Hello everybody, how are you all? Hope you're all doing well. God, I am hopefully going to be finishing this game tonight. Okay, let's get all that settled out in any way. Well, hopefully I'll be entertaining enough to earn the raid, really. But at this point, yeah, I'm just pushing for endgame, and I see that look at them, they're waiting right there. They're waiting for me to come down, and just because they're fighting types, and it's like they want to kick my butt, and like absolutely, like they want to fight, and they don't want any of this. They don't want any of this from Tinkerton, because he will absolutely just smash them out of the park if she goes down there. You know what? No, I will not stand for this. They want to fight? Well, they're gonna get the fight then. See? That's what they get. And this one just jumped me from behind. Wow. Rude. Absolutely rude. Well, too bad. See? That's what happens. They wanted to fight. They're gonna get the fight. And I'm going to level up. No, I don't need knockoff. Quit trying to make me learn knockoff. Okay. Enough of that. Oh, okay. Me primarily, I am a gamer. I haven't really done art so much in I don't know how many years now, but I did used to do like, well, I just like did, typical drawing, really. I just did my own little OCs and such. I also wrote stories for them. I think of course they probably weren't really good stories, because I mean I was like in my mid-teens at that point, so I guess however well a disillusioned teenager could think about writing a story would appear, but no, it is what it is. If that answers the question, really. I don't, well, let's see. If anything, I would say that if I am actively doing any artwork, I would probably consider that type of work to be meme smithing, because I absolutely do love the memes. So if you have any dank memes that you would love to share with me, well, I would certainly appreciate getting a gander at said memes. Who knows, maybe as soon as I can grab the item without being assaulted, maybe one of these weeks I'll end up doing a meme review or something like that. Oh, there it is. That thing is so small you can barely see it. Okay, now I made it here. Now I need to get to the last base. What is that? What am I? Oh, okay. I'm being pulled in. The final phone call. I see you're almost at the 5th base. Hold up inside is Team Star's last remaining squad. You fought well to make it this far. Thank you, Setsu. Setsu, Cassiopeia. So, you made it as well, Clive. Of course, it's the last base. I wouldn't want to miss out on the action. Clive, I owe you my thanks. Your help has been invaluable to the operation. Yeah, commitment. I'm sorry, I was so wary of you at first. Well, that's all water under the bridge. When we're finished with this base, what will be the end of Operation Starfall then? Not quite. We'll still need to handle Team Star's secret mastermind last of all. Do we have any leads on how to find them? I'm hoping they'll come out into the open once all these squad bosses have stepped down. I see. We've come so far. Only a few more steps left. Don't let me down, either of you. Cassiopeia's hung up? Alright. Thanks to you, Setsu, I've slowly but surely come to understand Team Star. I know what I need to do, and I know what my final decision will be. For that, I can't thank you enough. Take care in that base, Master Setsu. Ah, sorry for getting all polite there. Don't know what came over me. Right, it is time to enter the base. You're pretty skilled. Not many trainers can shrug off my Pokemon's attacks like that. The same to you, Eri, was it? Your Pokemon have clearly spent a lot of time honing their moves, but I'm surprised to find the boss herself out here defending the gates. Don't you trust your grunts enough to put them on guard duty? Watch your mouth. I'm here because I don't want to risk anyone else getting hurt, that's all. What a benevolent boss. Now, if you want to get on with our battle, I'm already on my side. Yeah. Interjecting? Who are you? Setsu, there you are. I started talking to this girl since she looked like she was with Team Star. Then she and her Pokemon came at me without warning. We were just battling out. Really, I knew you'd be out here. Carmen! Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I'm fine, honestly. Now let's get away from here. It's not safe. I'll take over guarding the base, Riri. You should get back inside. No, I won't back down. I can't. Oh, Riri, you need to stop this. Until the big boss comes back, I have to protect all of you in the Calf Squad, and everyone else in Team Star too. That's why you should get back to the base and rest up, even just for a little bit. As the boss of this squad, I just can't. Riri, please, I'm your friend. Listen to what I'm saying. Fine, I'll go. I'm sorry, Carmen. Hey, that's no way to sign off. Let me hear a hasta la vista from you, nice and loud. Hasta la vista. Flee. I'm your opponent now, you two. Come on, I'll take you both down. Hey, Setsu. My Pokemon and I are actually running on empty after that last battle. Sorry to spring this on you, but do you think you can handle this grunt alone? Well, I have no choice but to. Well. No. Yes, wonderful, but, and obviously my own moderation bot is not doing what it's supposed to be doing, so wonderful. I'm sorry about that. Does this there? Okay, well. Yes, I do apologize for all that. Kind of been stuck in cutscene at the moment. Okay. I'll protect Riri with everything I have. You ready to battle? Then here I come. Alright. This is gonna be... Oh, I thought it was gonna be double battles. Oh, yes, no, yeah, no, totally. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for stopping by with everybody. I appreciate that you chose to raid out to me, and I'll try to handle your viewers with as much care as you do for them. But again, thank you for stopping by. I know you've been up like all day, so yeah, please get some rest. If you haven't had anything to eat yet, you know, make sure you get something to munch on, but just take care, please. Am I pushing for affiliate? Well, I probably should have mentioned something about that, because technically I hit affiliate status like towards the end of October, beginning of November. I just have not accepted the status yet. I think it's more so that, well, I guess logically, I wanted to be able to finish out the rest of the year without having to worry about handling all of the financials that come with it for taxes. But in saying that, I think I probably will try to start going affiliate at the start of next year, so that way I can probably more accurately calculate it when it comes time for calculating taxes at the end of the year for the following year. But mostly I just didn't want to jump into being affiliate like so quickly, because then I'd have to start thinking about how I'm going to do this with the mindset of, you know, thinking, oh, I gotta make money off of this. You know, how am I supposed to, you know, what do I do to improve to make more money? And then it just becomes about the money, and I don't want to think about it in those terms. If I guess if that answers the question. I mean, it's just mostly that I wanted to focus on what I'm doing now, and I still have a lot of technical work that I need to learn about doing, and honestly, comparing myself to when I first started streaming on Twitch to now, like, I have honestly made a very marked improvement in my presentations. But I know I still have a lot of work to do. And obviously I end up... Oh, geez, wow. Okay, I was not expecting that to happen. But, I guess, yeah, I kind of get... I guess I end up focusing on like what I'm doing as far as what I'm streaming at times, and then I end up, you know, missing a lot of chat, and then I have to go back over chat, and like it's, you know, obviously as you saw from the bot coming in, like that barely caught that like the last second and had to deal with that. And I don't know why my bot didn't just automatically deal with that. It's supposed to be doing its job, but it's not. So, but anyway. I don't know, I'm just more kind of focused on just being here, really. I lost, but my defeat's not the one that matters. Even if all I did was buy Riri a bit of time, that's fine. My job here is done, so I'll head back inside. Hasta la vista! I take it you defeated the guard out front. The base is run by Team Star's fighting crew, the Cap Squad. Their boss, Eri, is a skilled wrestler and coaches the whole of Team Star in Pokemon battling. Of all the bosses, she'll likely be the most alert to hostilities after our declaration of war. She might try to stop this raid in its tracks by challenging you to a battle before anyone else. I knew it. Tell me what happened. She retreated? We're talking about the same Eri, right? Well, it seems there's nothing for it. It seems there's nothing for it now but to attack the base head on. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe Calf Squad off the map. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just... But, you know, I guess, like I'm saying, you know, I guess in the future, I guess I'll make that decision for myself when the time comes. But yes, again, thank you for raiding in, and I hope you rest well. And I'll be looking forward to seeing your next stream, because you have interesting customers. I was not expecting to see you working on a dog, a Shiba Inu specifically avatar. So that was it was it. Okay, I like a specific breed of dog. Shiba Inu is not the one that I actually like, but I can recognize good art when I see good art. But anyway, have a good night, rest well, and again, thank you for stopping by, and I hope that we'll get to have more interactions as time goes on. I need to heal up my poor Tinkaton. Okay. No, I should save. But anyways, everybody else that came in with the raid, if you still happen to be here, well, how are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Move that around. Yeah, no, because if you end up, if you end up drawing one specific type of thing, you don't have the familiarity with drawing things other than, I guess, what you specialize in. But I suppose therein lies the beauty of the way professional art teams work, because there's some people that do character designs, uh people who do environmental design. I mean, was it I guess the best example to use would be uh Full Metal Alchemist, um specifically Brotherhood. In that series, think it's the the second to last opening animation. There is one specific artist that was utilized to create a very specific scene in the opening, and that's of traveling down this hallway. And they did it so well that they're literally credited as the hallway artists. Like, they have their own individual crediting on the opening credits. But it's a very smooth and wonderful looking piece of animation. But it's interesting that people, well, I mean, it's not even just especially the animation, but just that people specify in this one thing of their art that they can do it well enough to become a solo credit on a major production. I want to go in there, but I hear a Gamigo, and I must collect the coins because the master demands it. And of course, it would not be a fighting group if there weren't a bunch of fighting Pokemon around here. Did I get... No. Yep. I'm getting locked up with the Heracross, but we can skip all that. Run away. More than likely it's on the other side. In there. Because again, I cannot see it, but I can hear it, and it is the fact that it's making sounds, it's mocking me. So now I have to go in this base. And here we go. Oh, you're a VTube model rigger. That's, well, you know, there we go. Let me go ahead, pop that up. I'm gonna throw you a follow. Nice. Nice. I do have friends that are I do have some friends that are currently looking for VTube artists because they want to have their their ideas made into models for their streams. So I suppose the more options that I have available to them that I'll know about, I'll let them know. Hopefully I'll be able to, well, that's another thing too that I want to be able to do with my stream, is to be able to drive traffic and business to other people. Because I know a lot of people that do, well, that they're in the art sphere of sorts. And I know people that are always looking for things to be made. I mean, I specifically, I know that I can't produce, but if I know people that can do that sort of work, well, that just gives me the opportunity to introduce other people to other artists and being able to get them what they want. And if my recommendations can fulfill the wants of the people that I know, well, all the better. Even the smallest stars can light up the sky when they shine together as constellations. We're the last bastion of Team Star. Losing isn't an option. Hey kid, you listening? If you beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, we'll call out the boss to deal with you. How's that for hospitality? And here comes the lightning round, where we basically just throw out Pokemon that pretty much shotgun style. And hope that they beat. Oh, I probably should not have sent the cat out. Probably a bad idea. Okay. This feels like it's gonna take a lot longer. They're very spaced out in comparison to all the other bases. Of course I can't get to you because you're not clickable. Come on. Take him out. Nice. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, there goes the cat. I guess it kind of went one for one. Hello, please fight. But I mean, oh, that's also another part of that for me is that I don't like me personally. I don't feel like I really need the followers, and that's not like in a sense of being arrogant or anything, but like I know I hit over 100 followers on Twitch a while ago, but those numbers are honestly probably just from mutuals that I happen to know. I know there's at least a dozen or so that I have yet to actually visit and get to watch and follow along with their streams. I know at some point I will eventually, but it's like I've been busy with everything else that I don't really have much time in the day to please fight them, to be able to visit everybody, to watch everybody. I mean, that's just, I mean, it's basically to be understood because we only have so much time in a day to do anything really. And lately work has really been taking up the majority of my time, because like I basically work the 9 to 5, and then sometimes I end up having to do overtime. Plus I have like an hour drive from home to work, so that by the time I end up getting home, like I haven't really eaten anything. I haven't really had time to just settle in for myself. So I usually end up taking about, the hour or two between going from work to getting home, just to settle in and get things, situated with myself. And then I end up spending about an hour before stream, like adjusting like the microphone or the camera or just the little technical aspects behind trying to have a presentable stream. And then I have to go live like once I get done with that. And then by the time I'm done with this, it's usually, well, for the most part, I was trying to keep my schedule originally from 9 to midnight, but there have been some days where I end up going from 9 to like 2, 3 in the morning. And I know I shouldn't do that because it really kills a lot of my time to be able to rest, because then I have to go to work the next day. And yeah, it's just sometimes there's been a couple days where I've actually gotten in late to work because I've had such a late stream, and I'm tired, I'm lethargic, I don't really want to deal with a lot at work. I just want to be able to do my own responsibilities that I'm supposed to do. And yeah, it's just sometimes the things that just they pile up. So, but I guess I don't know. Yeah, I'm just kind of in it. I I don't think we'll hold them off much longer, boss. And it's time. The final leader of Team Star has arrived. Okay, I'm ready. Doesn't matter who you are, I'll bury anyone who tries to take down Team Star. This time, I won't run away. Rah! She's just... with that sick guitar solo. Oh, we in it. We definitely in it. The space is precious to us. I won't let this raid of yours go any further. I give as good as I get, but that's a promise. We'll see who's left standing in the end. Well, if I survive this... Oh, right. Well, I can at least prevent that much from happening. Although the brick break is going to shatter my reflection now that I remember. Yep. I completely forgot that that attack actually does that. No, and I'm not paying attention to what level it actually is. 55, okay, so I'm at least on par, or just a little bit low. So this will actually take some mental calculation into how to survive. Which is exactly what I want. I do not want these fights to be absolute pushovers. So that actually took some maneuvering and effort. Yes, I will switch out. Do I risk it? Frankly, I have no idea what this Annihilate can actually do. But if it's fighting type, I can at least negate that much by sending out a ghost type. What the heck? Oh. Yeah, she's very animated. What is that? Why did it hit me? Was that a dark type attack? Gotta be a dark type attack, because otherwise it wouldn't. Good. Burned it. Its attack is down. Yeah, it's the new evolution for Primate called Annihilate. And based on its stats and I guess its move pool, it actually is pretty nutty. far as what it can actually do. But I can also do that. Okay, so... interesting. Very interesting. Okay, she's sending out Lucario. There's potential for this Lucario to know Earthquake, and that would absolutely devastate me right now. Okay, and those Dark Pulse. Okay. I probably should have expected that too, knowing full well I know what Lucario can do. But, okay, well, if it can do that, it's not going to be able to be poisoned because it's Steel type. That won't really do much, but I can at least set up the Tailwind so that my team has a fighting chance if I can outspeed it. I mean, yeah. Okay, good. I can at least get that set up. Interesting. Go ahead and roost because I'm gonna see what else it can do. Who knows? Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse. If it's a mixed type, then more than likely it has close combat. But if it's a pure special attacker, then it's likely gonna know Aura Sphere. And then if it were special, then the only other thing I can think of it would know is either Psychic or... yeah, what did my Lucario have? It was Metal Blast, I think it was. Well, anyway, I've got the Tailwind set up so I can at least hit it, switch out. And more than likely it's going to use Dragon Pulse again. I'll go ahead and throw in Toxapex. They can yeah, okay, you can take the hit at least. Not going to be very effective, but counts lowers special attack. So far, all it seems to be doing is special attacks. So the point of speed. Okay. Okay, well. Didn't I have something that was lowering the special attack? Which? Right, no, that was Tinkaton that had that. Okay, well, I do need to lower its speed at least, because it's, yeah. Well, obviously it's going to be faster than Toxapex, because Toxapex isn't built for speed, more meant for defenses and setup. What is... she's got 3 left. I actually could heal, then use this time to set up, because once I get that Lucario down, or will it actually matter because it's Steel type? Oh well, that's interesting. Can't really... I don't know, that just seems so weird that you can't introduce hazards on it just because it's Steel type. Like, the hazards aren't directly affecting it. Okay, well, I can at least protect myself. Can I use it more than once in a row? I mean, it doesn't say that I can't use it twice in a row. Well, okay. Well, I guess I can't use it twice in a row. Okay, yeah, okay. At least I know now it has Aura Sphere. The only thing I don't know is its third attack. I will sacrifice the Toxapex so I can get Tinkaton in here. That's fine. I can accept that. Or it should be slow enough. And it doesn't look it, but Tinkaton is, well, considering everything that I have been dealing with, it's actually pretty fast for... Yep, there we go. Jeez. That still bodied it. She gonna... Bruh. Fine. Fine. I mean, I know I probably have been drawing this particular fight out longer than it reasonably has to be drawn out, because I could have just sent Garchomp in to just completely eliminate it. But where's the fun in that? No, not when I can find out. Well, no, it's not gonna have to worry about finding out. It's just I'm also so used to the older generations that a lot of the times when their Pokemon would hit the red, that they would use healing items. It was just so weird to me that this generation, they don't do that at all. These things are actually pretty tanky. Oh boy. Yeah. But I should have seen that coming. What do I have that can... Oh, yep. Masquerada then. He's got one left, yes. Yep. Revivroom, which is the car itself. I refuse to lose, but please lend me your strength. Yes, the car itself is the Pokemon. Well, let's find out. 56 can body that. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I can't reasonably use Roost at the moment. Oh, flinch, please flinch. Nope, okay. I know there's an easy way out of this. How do I do this without actually making this too easy? How bad is that gonna hurt? That's gonna hurt quite a bit. Okay, and that can actually paralyze. That's interesting. Okay, I was I was not expecting that animation to play out, but here we go. Like all the other times that it's hit, all it has done is like did a little like dust cloud under. See what time is that? That was nearing the 2-hour mark, so I'll have to keep that in mind because that was silly. And what it looks like. Okay, well, Combat Torque won't work on this because it's a ghost type. But it obviously wouldn't be an easy battle if it didn't know something else to be able to counter that. So... and I'm not gonna look that information up because it would just tell me right away. Like I want this to be a surprise. So it's making itself faster. But why? Why would it do that? Okay, high horsepower. Okay, well then that. Okay, so it has high horsepower, 5th gear, it's standard attack, but what else? So that's why it reasonably can't do much against Kilowatt Drone. I would think that more than likely it would know some kind of rock attack just to be able to deal with flying types. Come on, what is your last move? I need to know. I'm willing to constantly revive my other team members just to find out. Is it masochistic? Yes. Yes, it is. But I just simply have to know. To be honest, I probably should not have done that, but let's see what it does. Is it willing to get poisoned? Does that poison it? No, because it did not make a direct contact. Well, let's just try it again. Okay, cool. It did manage to actually... we can't do it more than twice in a row. Twice in a row? Will it happen? Nope. Okay. So it knows that much. At this point, I have to wonder how many times can I reasonably switch out my entire team with constant revivals just to find out what its final attack is. Well, I got 25 more chances to do so. And I probably have Now that I think about it, I probably have put myself in a position where this wasn't a good idea to let it go all the way to full power, because yeah, now it's just gonna one-shot everything I throw at it. To be honest, it's actually kind of funny to me that it's even able to do that. And of course, it's gonna be faster than Garchomp. That's okay. I don't mind taking the L this time. It's just interesting to know that that's what that does. Oh, perfect. And it's raining too. How sad. Okay, so that's honestly the first battle that I've deliberately lost just to find out something. The other two losses that I had were against Arvin before the story was pushing me into going into Area 0, but that was to be expected because my team was barely level 35, pushing into the 40s at that point, and his team is like level 55 at an average. So I didn't even get past this first Pokemon because it absolutely wiped the floor with my team. The second loss that I took was against Grisha because, well, Nurse Joy decided to tell me that I should take on the Ice Gym when I only had, I think, 5 gyms down at that point. Oh, let's see. Who am I going to... Yeah, these two are fine up front, but... Guess I can put that there. Actually, what... I probably should change that out. What else does it know? Yeah, since Hex isn't going to be doubling its power, I may as well replace it with a Shadow Ball. Then, yeah. Go ahead and save. Yes, I do. So, yeah, I've only taken 3 technical losses so far in this entire game. Oh, they just start straight up at the boss. That's good. Let me get that wonderful introduction again. Probably should have started off with Kilowatt Roll now that I think about it. But I think I can... probably just switch out to Kilowatt Roll at this point. Should be fine. It's more than likely it's going to just try to hit me with a fighting type attack, which won't be very effective. And I can set up Tailwind. Yep. That's predictable. So I'm guessing she's probably like the mom of the group, because each of them use the Pokeballs that are kind of unique to their personality, and she's using Heal Balls. Yeah, see, that's to be expected. It's fine. That's all I needed. All I needed for was the setup. So now I can... Oh, no, I might as well just wipe it out. So yeah, I'm so used to seeing just the Pokemon being affected, but because the Pokemon is the vehicle itself, that's what makes it funny. It seems like they don't have a reasonable counter to Garchomp. Okay, that's one down. Then get some Tailwind. Drops off. Yep. Okay, switch. I'm questioning my logic in doing this. How much is this? How much is that gonna do? Always a crit, but it does that much. And of course, probably one shot. Yep. Good. That's what I need to happen. Defense is down. Go ahead, Tinkaton. Hit it with the hammer. Hit it with the hammer. Come on, you can do this. I know you can hang. You see? It's down. Jump for that. Let's see. Like, I know I could easily end the battle, but want to do this more creatively. Okay, what is it going to do? Okay, going to do. Okay, does that fulfill the conditions? Yes, it does. That's what I wanted to see happen. Just when it uses attacks like Earthquake or that are physical but don't physically make contact with it. Now I get to see Venoshock actually do work. And because it's a merciless Toxapex, it also auto crits. Well, I guess I get a free turn there. Go ahead and revive Kilowatt Roll. Okay, and Passamian's down now. Okay, so she didn't really have a counter. Okay, she didn't really have a counter for Garchomp. but I know her Lucario can do it. I'm not really worried about that. Are you going to survive? Probably not. Okay. Of course, why would I survive? Unfortunately, I have to shed flying type to heal myself. So I hit pretty decently. Tailwind. Survive, barely. Boost again. Fine. Going to use Dragon Pulse again. May as well try to use Prediction. Yep. Cool. So I still have one turn of... Yes, I do. Still have one turn of Tailwind left. Oh, what a gal. Oh my god. That's the second time she's done that. What an absolute sweetheart. I'm beginning to think that for as much as I like Fuecoco, this Tinkaton it's really reaching up there in the ranks of new favorite Pokemon. Like, so far she's done that much for me. It's like, eventually these games need to get voice acting in here, because like it would be so much better if there was voice acting in here. Okay, that's to be expected. Okay, hit the Tailwind. Oh no. Okay, it's going to shift gear first. Please flinch. Please flinch. Oh, it's probably not gonna... Yep. It's to be expected. Okay, I technically do have a Tailwind behind me, but... Yep. Oh. Oh my. Yeah, it didn't. But oh, it's the number of times it's been able to do that. Okay, okay. Okay. I have to give it up now. This is absolutely the best Pokemon of this generation. Okay, well, unfortunately, Tailwind Peter out. Oh, and they're both weak to ground type. Fine. Fine. I know it's going to use high horsepower again. Just hit me on the steel side of things. Wow. Now that's pure luck. But right now, it's making itself a physical wall. So I'll sacrifice the Toxapex. Throw Kilowatt Troll back here. Which more than likely it's going to use Shiftier again. If I can at least hit. Yep. Predictive guessing at this point. Combat, yep. Nope. Yep, just not this time. Okay, well. Now she's actually making me rethink my whole team. Because that's 3 in here that have ground weaknesses, and I don't like that. Of course, I suppose it's more of a sense of setup, really. And we'll certainly have to rethink that at a later point. For now, I have a team leader to beat. What time is it? Almost 11:30. I do have to wonder if we'll ever see the character without the face paint. Though I'm sure there's probably a mod that does that. I mean, if they can mod out Ed Sheeran's song at the end, then sure they can get this character on the field without the face paint. Okay, now hit Tailwind, then it's gonna hit with Poison Jab. Please flinch. Nope. Up it out, nice. That's Toxic Rope down. Like I'll have the speed advantage. Yeah, well. Yep, let's get the obvious choice. What are essentially the two powerhouses going at each other. Oh, so it does know Ice Punch. Will I still be faster than it, though? No, I will not. Please hit it. Please. Oh my god. Okay, this thing apparently has a counter for pretty much a lot. Okay, fine. Probably knows some kind of ground type attack too. What is it going to do? What is it going to do? Rage Fist. That is a direct assault. So it fulfills the conditions and now it's poisoned. Good, good, good. Okay, my Tux Specs is at full health, so I can revive my Kilowatt Roll. Too bad Toxapex doesn't have an actual regenerative attack. Yeah, it's not very effective, but critical hit, and that's all I needed it to do. Just annihilate. I believe Kilowatt Roll should survive long enough to throw out the Tailwind. And even if it does get taken out on the second hit, it should put me fast enough to be able to beat it. Oh, we got Tailwind. There's Dragon Pulse. Okay, good. So it's essentially here is the choke point where because if I switch out for Kinkatan, I know it's going to not be affected because it's been baited into using Dragon Pulse. But Tailwind is on the field, so yeah, let's give it a try. Because I do want to keep Kilowatt Roll around because it has a Tailwind. That's basically going to be the only thing keeping me in shape to be able to do anything about this. Okay, well, I guess I could have just done that to begin with. I will keep it. It's probably going to be able to body this. I have no doubt that it will, but of course. There goes my speed. Okay, so it's going to use that again. That's what 2 of my team that's weak to rock. Yeah, this particular fight has suddenly made me realize the counters that are possible against my team. Of course, this is made all the more worrisome by the fact that she's essentially monotyping and being able to do this to me. And I don't get how this thing is faster than the cat. And I guess I don't get experience for beating this. No, I can't do that because the flying type is essentially what's letting me survive. To do this is probably going to gear shift. I can heal myself. Yep. Bruh, how do you miss? I know that RNG seed is supposed to be effective, but I didn't think it would be this bad. Yeah, now this thing is actually starting to be a problem. Survive. Why did you not survive? Okay, now she's actually becoming a problem. Not liking this. It's a big physical wall, which is, of course, be had towards the character because, of course, she's a wrestler, which would involve a lot of physical combat. But I do want to be able to do this in my own way. Whatever. Yes, I'm gonna lose. And yeah, now this yeah. Seriously, you're making me rethink my whole team. And I could just level up and overpower her, but that's no fun. It's such a boring tactic. Like, I want to be able to overcome this with the ingenuity of thought and technicality. So there's something that I'm missing. What is it that I'm really missing? I need something that's immune to ground type attacks. That can still special attack. It's like, I mean, technically, I don't have a fighting type on my team. So, do I swap out Toxapex for the Duck because I know that it eventually becomes water fighting? Or do I bring Electros back in here? Because I know that it's immune to ground type attacks. It is capable of utilizing attacks that can heal itself. But I can't confuse it because they're not affected by status effects. This is a very interesting dilemma. It's gotta be something that can take hits, is immune to ground type attacks, and can heal itself. But is also not affected by... But in here, I just wanted to be done with the game. I'm not liking the fact that her tactics have basically exposed a really big weakness in my party. What if I don't bring out Tinkaton until the end? What could I reasonably do to... Just trying to actually having to think about this. Everything else in her team is mostly capable of being dealt with. That is interesting. Skill swap. I wonder if there's a way that I can utilize it that will actually affect her. And none of them. Wow. Nobody in this team can learn Psychic. That's astounding. What is Tinkaton's ability? Oh, on tempo, okay. I'm curious if this will actually work. Will this actually work? I have to know. I simply have to know. I just keep Tinkaton until... Keep Tinkaton alive until the end. Bring it out once the Reverroom is out. Then try to swap abilities with it. Because so far it has shown that it's not gonna do anything to try to confuse me or lower my attack. Because I don't think its ability is unique to that form just because it's the ace Pokemon of the Team Star leader. Like they've all had all the team leaders use that as their last Pokemon, and they all have the same ability. It just differs based on their demeanors, I suppose. Flinch, flinch. Please hit it again. Yes. I didn't miss that time. Painful bunker. We'll use close combat, which will fill the conditions of painful bunker, poison it. And since it really doesn't have an answer to Toxapex, let's sit here and do this. Yep. Okay. So I guess we kind of play a long game with Annihilate. Okay, next turn I heal up. Jesus. Take it out. I just really want to know if this is going to work out. I'll keep it out. At this point, I think Kilowatt Roll is my fastest on the field. Like now I can hit the tailwind. I have no idea what it's gonna be like. Doesn't know the rock. No. All it knows is close combat. It's dropped its defenses, which allows me an opening. I need to get Kilowatt Roll back up. It's essentially my only counter to the Lucario. Okay, so that's 2 close combats. Got 3 more in the tank. 2 more in the tank. What does it do after that? Oh god. Probably should have been done with this like over an hour ago, but I don't know, I want to be able to do this without over leveling and making it easier. And I really want to be able to flex my technicality behind understanding how the battles play out. Okay. Perfectly fine. Don't need card champ to be faster. I just needed to do that. I probably should have left Garchomp in and used it to heal up Kilowattrel first. And then sent out Kilowattrel, then used an item to boost its defense. Yep. I don't want to send out Tinkaton right now. I need to save it for the end. It's just something to be said about understanding types and resistances and predictability of move sets. Of course, it's all better in understanding what movesets it has beforehand, which is essentially what I was doing before when I was baiting out all the attacks just to see what it could do. Well, you know what? Since that's all it's doing, I can technically actually do that. I guess it doesn't have a ground type attack. Otherwise it would have used it after I used Roost. $46, that's what? For 72, so there's a chance that I don't survive this. Barely survived that. Yeah, was not expecting that to happen, however. But the tailwind is up. That's what really matters. I need the speed behind me. Push. Now we hit it. This is going to use Dark Pulse. If you survive this, good. Yeah, I'm at +2 special attack now. Now, it's either going to do one of two things. High horsepower, or it's going to shift gear. I'm gonna risk it. I don't know that this will actually provide me any advantage other than when I attack, but I still have the tailwind behind me. I have a +3. No, that's... Yep. This is where the trouble starts. Because it's faster than me now. Oh, it did it again. +4. That's not gonna matter though, because it's about... Oh, that's... Yep. So it's at... I don't know, will Pinkaton even survive at this point? Because if I throw it out, it's either going to just go with high horsepower to begin with, or it's going to gear shift only to make itself stronger. Okay, yeah, gear shift. Will that even work? Nope. Okay, so that doesn't even work. Okay, so at least I found out that that does not work. And it's just going to be super effective. Yeah, wow. Okay, nice. Of course, it's a physical attack, and it's just going to make it stronger. Is how does it miss? Literally, how does it miss? I want to know. Game, please tell me how is it missing? Like the yeah, now she's a problem. And she's an absolute problem. Means I have to switch something out. I mean, there's reasonably only one thing that I can think of that can absolutely counter that. That's Mischievous. Because 1, Levitate makes it immune to high horsepower. 2, it's a ghost type, so its signature attack will not affect it at all. I mean, that's reasonably the only thing I can think of. Other than that, well, maybe a Ghastly, or, well, ultimately a Gengar. Hmm. Or maybe even bringing back Gyarados. I mean, it would be immune to high horsepower, and it would resist. Plus, it has Bulldoze to drop its speed. I think that's ultimately what really gets me, is the fact that it keeps boosting its stats. And it's, well, unfortunately, it's immune to being status change. Oh, well, yeah, really. I mean, if I have to think about this strategically, then, you know, what else can I really do? Oh, nice. Congrats on the shiny Glimmet. I've been over here being terrorized by the final team star leader, because I found glaring flaws in my team setup. Hmm. Oh, what if we want... Hmm. Do I even have anything that's electric water? Oh, it's bug water, then it becomes bug flying. Should not only be unaffected by, but would actively resist. Throwing a Scyther at it, maybe? It'd be kind of funny. And what? Oh, that becomes bug fighting. Oh, yeah, no, at this point, that's all I can reasonably think of. But I haven't seen its fourth attack, which worries me. Let's go ahead and level this up. No. No. Yes. wait, no. So that's right. It's no. It evolves by stone. Do I even have a dust stone? Barely. Evolution out of necessity. No, it's more that going up against her really exposed how weak my team is to ground type attacks, and that's making me rethink my entire strategy. Okay, I got Miss Magius. I need to check its moveset. Is there anything you can learn that would reasonably... I mean, that doesn't really do much for me, but what can I mean, I can't confuse it, obviously, because I can't afflict it with status effects. I just don't know that the side effects from the moves that happen will actually happen. Because I would think that if a straight status attack would not affect it, then why would it be affected by the secondary effects of other attacks? And it's not a special attacker, it's a physical attacker, so that's not going to matter. But since it did learn Psybeam, I'm just kind of wondering if... Ah, well, there we go. Somehow I get the feeling that Pain Split isn't going to work on it. Okay, well, I do have to look something up though. Because it's bothering me that I don't know. There we go. Yeah, and I don't... Out of all the things that Garchomp could know, it does not learn Earthquake. Except by TM. How is it that it's probably one of the best types that could learn Earthquake and doesn't learn it naturally? Not even by Egg Move. Has to learn it by TM. Just it's baffling to me. But anyway. Well, let's go ahead and get this going, because I've already tried everything else. Save. Yes, I do. Air slash, please flinch this time. Please flinch. Yes. Nice. Cool. That means I still have a full health kilowatt roll. Watch out for Toxapex. Gonna be forced to use a physical attack. Gonna be close combat. Yep. Now it's poisoned. Yeah, I wouldn't think to actually use those, but now I can. And because it's dropping its own stats, I can sit here and either stall it out or actually take advantage of the fact that it has lower defense. But in the meantime, I need to boost mine. I have to be prepared for what's coming. Although it's only going to happen for probably these, either this specific Annihilate, or if it can survive the Passimian. Please survive this. Yeah, don't want to throw Miss Megius out there. This cat really hasn't done anything. May as well try to put it to use at least. So it is faster than Annihilate. Because I need this to be out for Lucario. But I don't want to throw in Kilowatt Roll because that'll... because I already know that it's faster. I'll sacrifice Masquerada. Put Toxapex back in. Okay, drop it with a Baleful Bunker. That'll protect me. It's going to use Close Combat. Fulfills the conditions. Now it's poisoned. Now I can play the long game. Okay. It's going to keep doing that. After this, I need to heal. Because I don't trust that it's not going to hit a critical hit on the next turn. It's like the only thing they know how to do is close combat. Okay, good. Okay, so I can't use Bunker on it because it's Steel type and it's immune poison type attacks. So it does that. I can probably take 2 hits of that, and then I have to heal. That drops its speed. Do one more. Yeah. So I can reasonably take 3 Dragon Pulses. And then I have to heal. Dragon Pulse is only a 10 PP attack, so it'll run out of doing that sooner rather than later, and then I'll be forced to use this other attack, which Dark Pulse probably won't hit Toxapex for that much. Toxapex resists Aura Sphere because it's a poison type. I've still never seen its 4th attack. But really, the goal here is to lower its speed enough to where if Toxapex happens to go down, then I bring in Skeledirge and just one-shot it with its signature attack. At this point, Toxapex is faster than Lucario. That's good. I might want to actually heal up now. It's like, how many times can this thing to possibly do that. Because after this is just the vehicle left. I'm just still surprised that they don't use healing potions. Okay, now it's so we're gonna use gear shift. Yep. Okay, so their status, it's fine. Perfectly fine. What? Interesting. So it's forced to do that. A spin out as its last. He survived. You're supposed to survive that. Okay, well at least its speed is falling. That's mostly what I need to happen. There we go. Nice! Oh, it actually worked. Finally. I'm so sorry, everyone. About a year and a half ago. I'm so sorry. I think I went a little too far. Nah, don't worry about it. We're the ones who asked you to put us through some tough battle practice so we can train up. Yeah, but... Truly, you need not apologize, my lady. Thanks to thy sage instruction, I'm making swift strides towards mastering the art of battle. I never could have evolved my Pokemon without you, Harry. Even the big boss said it's thanks to you that we have a fighting chance against our bullies. See? Nothing but gratitude. To us, you're the brightest star in the whole team. Come on, quit being silly. Just one thing. We've been training for 4 whole hours now. I'm totally pooped. I'm sorry. You all really should take a break. I'll go for a run while you rest up. My lady, we 4 have each trained in turn. You, a steadfast mentor, have rested not once. I cannot help but worry for thy health. Thank you for your concerns, Atticus, but lately, I feel like I can take anything, even if I'm really tired or feel like crying. Remember that time we all got together and riffed on the Jib badge designs to create our very own star badges? Well, I don't know what it is, but just looking at my star badge makes me feel so strong. Like I want to give it my all. I gave my all, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. You showed amazing strength. Even if the code didn't require me to give it to you, I'd want you to have this. Finally, after so many forced things to happen, that it took that to figure it out. I'd like to see you try out my trademark move too. Here, this one's for you. I know you're part of Operation Starfall, but I could tell from our battle that you're not a bad person. The way your Pokemon look at you with such trust gives it away. Do me a favor and look away for a moment. This is a bit much for me to take. I just... really... There she goes, running away, crying. Looks like it's all over. Oh, Riri. This is the Team Star member you battled at the gates earlier. I asked her to come along for a talk. So what did you want to ask me? You seem to be on much friendlier terms with Eri compared to the other grunts. Why is that? Oh, you spotted that? Well, alright. I don't mind telling you. Truth is, I used to hate Riri. She's an amazing trainer and athlete, and she's really pretty too. It took her no time at all to become popular at the academy. I was queen of the class before she came along, but then everyone liked her more than me. So let me guess, you started to pick on her? Pretty much. I got her classmates to join in too. We were all so stupid. But in the end, kids are always fickle, and once one thrill wears off, they look for something new. Before long, the class chose me as their next target and started bullying me instead. I guess I deserved it, but then Riri, she chose to help me even though I'd been so horrible to her. She told me that she understood how hard it is to have no one on your side, and she invited me into Team Star. Even after you bullied her like that. What a kind girl. She really is, and joining the team has worked out great for us. It's been so much fun. Fun? There are rumors that Team Star likewise engages in bullying. After hearing my story, do you really think that's true? No, I merely... Riri and the rest of Team Star made me who I am today. Please, don't take away our greatest treasure. Oh, and it's finally done. After, I don't know, an hour and a half of struggling to figure out how to beat that stupid machine. Setsu, it's me. Did you do it? Did you claim Eri's star badge? Without its boss, the calf squad should be a hair's breadth from disbanding. So, Eri was the last. All 5 squad bosses have now been toppled from their pedestals. I imagine they'll leave Team Star before long now that they've lost their special positions. After that, they should soon be back to attending classes at the academy. Nice work out there, Setsu. Is that Clive I hear? Cassiopeia, well done to you too. Thanks. Now, about your reward, Setsu, I'll transfer some league points over to your phone as promised. Oh, that reminds me. I'm doing the whole supply unit rep thing this time, right? Indeed. You can go ahead and give Setsu his bonus reward now. At long last, Operation Starfall has entered its final stage. There's only one thing left on the agenda. You must defeat the big boss and have Team Star disband for good. Don't worry, there's no need to search them out. The true identity of the big boss is none other than me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep it from you for so long, but the right moment never came. I'm the one who formed Team Star. Back then, the members of the team were my closest friends, and I treasure them more than anything. If they go on like this, Team Star won't do any good for anyone. They've got to give it up, so I'm using the code we made together to force them to disband. Setsu, I'll be waiting for you in the schoolyard after dark. You should come as well, Clive. Understood. Then I'll see you both there. So, Cassiopeia was the big boss of Team Star this whole time. I scarcely thought it possible. But with this revelation, I just might have an inkling as to their true identity. It seems we'll find our answers after dark in the Academy schoolyard. Let's prepare as best we can before heading over. Oh, well. Honestly, that was pretty predictable. Now, I heard the Gimmighoul. Where is it? It's gotta be here somewhere. Where is it? Sorry, I just can't handle the fact that... Yep. There it is. Sitting there, smugly mocking me. What's in here? Camera up? Oh, it's a Corviknight. See what else is in here. Houndours. Mostly fighting types, of course. There's a Vaporeon, Drac Cloaks, Dreepies. I'll take a mix of everything in here. Liquidation. Yeah, just kind of the standard fare of wild Pokemon that are to be had in this type of environment. Noibat. Okay, well, if I'm getting Noibat fur out here, then that would lead me to believe that there are Noibats out here. Yep, there they are. Okay, then. Sounds like the wind blowing through the trees. Or perhaps it's that one. Oh, hey. It's a Dragonite just flying around. Like a funny little guy. What's up here? Got him. Why make a mountain if you're not going to put anything at the top of it? Huh. Of course, to put waterfall. Where else? By the waterfall. I still don't know what these are. I assume they have something to do with those colored gates. Like, I found, like, multiple others. I just haven't really bothered to pull them all out, because I figure it has something to do with, like, way further endgame. But, yeah, we did it. All the gems are down, all the Team Star leaders are defeated, and all the Titans are cleared. There's only one thing left to do now. More exams! Yes, I unfortunately do have to continue the exams. So I can get those done. And then we go deal with Arvin. Oh, what a ride. I don't know, I haven't been pushed by a Pokemon game this hard since really, for me, everything's relating back to Gen 4, because that was like the generation where I experienced the most challenge. Spoinks and Grumpigs. Oh, probably should go heal up. Yeah, it's I hear you, gimme goal. But yeah, after going through that, that's just really making me rethink my team, because there are just way too many ground type weaknesses in total around it. So I really want to reconfigure into a better overall group. Where is it? Oh, right. This one is up top. I guess after a while, those reset. So if you happen to fight one in one area, I guess you can wait a little while and then just have it reset. But I really wasn't expecting that to last that long, but it did. But yeah, I think I'm pretty tired, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end stream here. Well, I guess that means you get one extra episode for me to finish out the rest of the game. But yeah, this is that one it's crazy to think that one fight is actually making me question my team building capabilities. But I know that was just a niche situation, and I had to utilize special means of dealing with one particular Pokemon in somebody's team just to get past that point in the story. But the odds, I'm not mad at it. I'm definitely not mad at it, even though I sounded a bit salty from the couple of losses. It's mostly just because my brain was trying to figure out what I could do with the team that I had at the time. But of course, it's not even so much that I out leveled her, because I absolutely didn't. All her Pokemon were above level than any of mine. And I guess that's part of what made it that much of a struggle to get through. It's mostly figuring out, which Pokemon to send out when, what moves to utilize at what point. There's just so many things about the technical aspects behind Pokemon battling is honestly what, to me, what makes the game so fun. Because um, really, her team were basically nothing but fighting types, and you would think that, oh, just bring a psychic type, you'll be fine. You can just one shot them. Like, no, like even with a combat advantage against them, she still managed to put me in my place multiple times, that I literally had to figure out a special strategy just to deal with her signature Pokemon. And it's just amazing that the game can still do that. Like, it still manages to surprise me like that. But anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for the raids, all the people that followed tonight. I do appreciate it. I'm glad to be able to meet more people. Hopefully I'll be able to get the chance to check out your streams. If you happen to be streaming during the day to midday time in Pacific time, I'm more likely to catch you then. So I just hope, I'm not saying that you should stream at those times, just if you happen to be streaming at those times, I'm more likely to catch you then than any other time. But anyway, thank you so much, everybody who turned out tonight, came out to see me, and I appreciate all the raids, the follows, all the friends showing up, and the company. Mostly, just I appreciate the company. Glad that I had people here to encourage me to do what I do, and I know I need to get better at it, but that's just a part of the growing process. So, with that being said, you get one extra stream if tomorrow doesn't take me too long to get through the rest of the story. But in any case, I'll see you all tomorrow, pretty much same time, because I don't think I'm gonna get the chance to be able to stream any earlier. So I hope you all have a wonderful time wherever you happen to be, that you're safe, happy, and healthy. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.